We are all dealing with so much anxiety lately, and sometimes it can be really difficult to handle. So take a look as integrative hypnotist Stephanie Dalfonzo explains some ways to help. So this is something I think everybody can relate to. Anticipatory anxiety. Tell me a little bit more about what it means.
It is literally you start worrying about the worst case scenario happening, like, oh my gosh, ba 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 ba, and then it comes true. So, we do these dress rehearsals in our mind of, oh my gosh, the worst case scenario, the worst case scenario. And, it's like, okay, then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy where if instead you go in your mind's eye and do these dress rehearsals of things going the way you want them to, then there's a much greater chance that that's going to happen.
So what are some solutions to that? I think especially during the pandemic, people are very stressed out, wondering what if and what to do and what their next steps are. So what are some solutions that you have to really help mitigate that?
I'm seeing so many more people with fears because with everything that's gone on in 2020 and the pandemic continuing, it is taking people's fears and accelerating them. So you can, first of all, it's so interesting because now that the COVID vaccine is available, there are a lot of people, there are about 20% of the population who are afraid of needles and shots. And so 20% of the population, oh my gosh, maybe they're not going to get the COVID vaccine because of that fear. So one thing is when you get a shot, if you cough as you're getting the shot, your brain can't process both things at once. And so it's an easy way to distract you from getting the shot. Another thing is, again, that prepping for it as far as going through in your mind's eye of, oh, I'm fine, I'm calm, I'm fine, I'm calm. If you see this picture of this sweet young girl, 11 years old, recently getting her flu shot, when previously she had to have 2 adults holding her down while she was kicking and screaming. And so obviously just, giving her a couple of suggestions wasn't enough. We worked together and had her go through these, getting it nice and calm, and you can see how calm she is. But also for her, we had to go back to the root cause and find the initial event and do the healing around that. So sometimes, it's to a point where you need to work with a professional like me, or if it's not that extreme, you can do breathing exercises. Again, that, going through in your mind's eye is a big, big help. But also, if you just sit as you're waiting in the waiting room to get your shot, and you think, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. These are really simple ways, but if you do this, and I have a thing on my wall in front of me that says short moments of calm many times a day, and that was pre-pandemic. A day is scratched out now, and Taylor, now it says short moments of calm many times an hour. Because we need to be interrupting that stress response where I think for almost a year now, we have had our foot on the accelerator, and it's just been full speed ahead.
Well, Stephanie, that's such a great response and a great approach to handling stress and handling that anxiety. So thank you so much for reminding us all to be a little bit more mindful. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks so much, Taylor.
Stephanie is fantastic and great tips to remember for everyone.